Here's why Cody Rhodes should win the Money in the Bank this year. It's because that's the only story that makes sense based on the fact that Cody is on Raw and Roman is on SmackDown. So how the hell is Cody supposed to get to Roman if they are on different shows? Now, it wouldn't surprise me if we found out that Roman was responsible for getting Cody Rhodes on Raw. That might be a storyline. But when it comes to the story, it makes sense for Cody to win that damn briefcase. Plus, it will bring more prestige to that briefcase based on the fact that that briefcase has been shit for the past couple of years. So Cody will bring back prestige back to their briefcase. Why the hell would you give it to L.A. Knight if we know he's going to lose his cash in? So what's the point? Give people reason to care about their briefcase by putting it on a top star that we know will cash in and win it. Listen, you marks were begging Cody to struggle in order to face Roman. For some strange reason, the marks wanted Cody Rhodes to struggle in order to be a world champ, which I don't know what the hell that means, but it looks like they are going along with it. So make your goddamn mind. How the hell is Cody Rhodes supposed to get to Roman? It makes no sense for Cody Rhodes to be a back-to-back Royal Rumble winner. It's like that's not going to do anything for the roster. Somebody else should win the Royal Rumble so they can face the Raw World Champion. That's what I mean. Now, if Cody Rhodes was to win, how should he cash in? Should he cash in like Dolph Ziggler or cash in like Rob Van Dam? Now, if I was booking it, I would have him cash in like Dolph Ziggler, right? It's like, why should Cody Rhodes play fair knowing Roman would not do the same thing to him, right? Roman always has help every time he wins a match, right? Every time. 9 times out of 10, Roman needs help in all of his matches. It's like, bruh, why not catch Roman off guard when he's tired? If I'm Cody Rhodes, I would do it to Roman, right? Give him a taste of his own medicine because Roman has done it in the past to his opponents. Catch them off guard, okay? Do it back to Roman. Plus, cash-ins always pop the audience and we never forget those cash-ins. Dolph, Seth, we never forget cash-ins. But, I mean, people think based on his character, he might cash in like Rob Van Dam, but I'm like, no, man, like, why not? Why not cash in like Dolph Ziggler? Catch Roman off guard, play him by his own games, right? Cody Rhodes should play dirty. Catch Roman Reigns off guard when he's tired. Like, why not? That will piss him off. It's like, bro, that's like the ultimate revenge. Catch Roman off guard, take his titles when he's tired. That's what I would do if I was Cody Rhodes. It's like, dude, fuck this honor shit. Being an honorable guy made you lose at WrestleMania. Okay, man, you gotta play dirty. It's like that will pop the audience. Roman will finally get a taste of his own medicine. Listen, when it comes to the new world title on Raw, Cody Rhodes should never even talk about that title. Cody Rhodes should never even speak or mention or even look at that title. And the only way for Cody Rhodes to continue to chase Roman is to win that cash in, win the Money in the Bank briefcase. Because right now, he's the only guy that makes sense. Nobody else. Literally, he's the only guy that makes sense. Why? Because nobody's going to beat Roman Reigns if your name is not Cody Rhodes. So why the fuck would you put it on somebody else? Don't waste our time. Why the fuck would you give it to Drew McIntyre? He's not going to win. Right? Dude, It's the same thing with Austin Theory. Why give it to him if we know he's not gonna pin Roman? Okay, give it to somebody that we know was gonna beat Roman. Common sense, man. It's not rocket science. Make us believe. We did not believe in Theory. That's why fans got pissed. Because we knew he was not gonna win that cash in. Okay, give it to somebody that we believe in. The only guy that's gonna dethrone Roman is Cody Rhodes. So put it on Cody Rhodes. Common sense. How else is Cody gonna get to Roman Reigns? Now, we should not wait until WrestleMania. Dog, fuck that. Okay, you have to treat this as a fan too. Why the hell would you want to wait 1 year to see another Cody match with Roman Reigns? Are you stupid? That's dumb. Be a fan, dog. Be a fan. What fan that dumb wants to wait 1 year later to see that kind of match? No. Get it over with. If you are a real fan of professional wrestling, why the fuck would you want to wait 1 year to see that match? It's like, you gotta make that make sense. It's like, I'm a fan of the product. I want things now. I don't want to wait 1 year later because look, Cody Rhodes is not guaranteed to be over next year. Strike while the iron is hot. That's the same thing that Tony Khan, man, made with Wardlow. I said Wardlow should be the interim world champion. Strike while the iron is hot, but they did not. Where was Wardlow at now? He's nowhere now. He's not over anymore. And that's Tony Khan's fault for not striking when the iron is hot. Can you imagine Wardlow as a world champion in all elite wrestling right now? No. He will never be as hot as he was last summer. Whose fault is that? You gotta strike while the iron is hot. I guarantee you this. Cody will not be as over next year if he's not world champion by next year. Dude, tons of things can happen, right? Listen, when Cody Rhodes got injured and he beat Seth at Hell in a Cell, who would ever thought that Seth would be over right now? Really? Who envisioned that? Damn near months later, Seth would be a over face. Who had that in their cards? Nobody, right? Bruh, you can't predict the future. Who would ever thought Seth would be over as a face with that character? A year later? See, we did not expect that. Who expected Sami Zayn to be over this year? Nobody saw that coming, right? These marks were saying Sami Zayn should be in that main event with Roman and Cody Rhodes, right? Because he got over out of nowhere, right? You can't predict the future. My point is, Cody Rhodes is not guaranteed to be over by next year for people to care if he beats Roman at next year WrestleMania. That's dumb. You can't wait that long. He's popular. Do it now. Don't wait. Because we might not care by next year. You can't make fans wait that long. We are in the social media era. You can't wait that long. So, I would have Cody Rhodes win the briefcase. Like, honestly, I would have him cash in like Dolph Ziggler. Now, let's say there's plans for Roman and Cody Rhodes to have a rematch next year. Okay, they can still do that, right? But here's one catch. Maybe Cody Rhodes might go into WrestleMania as the world champion. See what I'm saying? You don't know that. What if Cody Rhodes beats him this year? And then, why not have Roman win the Royal Rumble? Right? Why not have the roles reversed? Why not have Rhodes as the world champion going into next year WrestleMania? Right? Why not have Roman win the Royal Rumble? Like, why not? You know what I'm saying? That's like killing two birds with one stone, right? You still have a third match, but now the roles are reversed. Now, Rhodes is a world champion. Because here's how I look at it. That's going to give Roman Reigns more motivation to go after Rhodes if Rhodes was to cash in like Dolph Ziggler, right? Out of nowhere. That would get Roman pissed off to a point where he's going to want to win that Royal Rumble to face Cody Rhodes at next year's WrestleMania. That's how I would book it. Have Rhodes sneak and steal that title from Roman. That will get Roman pissed off. Then he will want to win that Royal Rumble. All right. That's how I would book it. If we get a third match, that third match should be at next year's WrestleMania. But Cody Rhodes should be the world champion by that time. Bruh, like I said, man, he's not guaranteed to be over by next year. You cannot play the what-if game. We have to live in the now. There's tons of things that can happen. Jey Uso might get over more than Cody Rhodes. You don't know. Braun Breaker might get more over than Cody Rhodes. You don't know that. Drew Mack might get more over than Cody Rhodes. You don't know that, right? You know what I'm saying? Nobody saw Seth Rollins getting over as a face right now. Nobody saw it coming, right? So you gotta strike while the iron is hot. That's it. I'm done.